Hi, it's Mitch from pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Wizards versus Spurs NBA matchup on Monday, April 26, 2021. Here on YouTube, I do more free pick videos than anyone, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out all of our free pick videos. But let's get to this one between the Wizards and the Spurs. The Wizards 1-point home underdogs to the San Antonio Spurs, and the Wizards on a back-to-back after beating the Cleveland Cavaliers 119-110 on Sunday, covering the spread in that game. And that was the 8th consecutive win for a Wizards team that has now played themselves comfortably into that number 10 spot in the Eastern Conference standings, which makes them a team in the play-in. They are 2 games clear of the Chicago Bulls and the Toronto Raptors for that 10th and final spot. Meanwhile, the Spurs are in the 9th position in the Western Conference, a game behind the Memphis Grizzlies for the 8th spot, and the Grizzlies, of course, in action tonight playing the Denver Nuggets. A lot of stuff going on in the NBA. It's going to be a wild finish, as a lot of these teams just haven't seemed to have, taken it all that seriously or played it all that hard. But here we are at the end of the season, and all of these games seem to be meaningful across the board. Rudy Gay is questionable here for the Spurs, and that is a big question mark, because if he doesn't go, well, it definitely changes the game for them. Meanwhile, the Wiz have some question marks as well. But with the team's been playing this hot, they've had question marks along the way, and it hasn't slowed them down one bit. When we look at these two teams, and when you look at the season, statistics, I don't think it really tells you the body of the work as to what these teams are doing now. And I think across the NBA, it's more important to look at how the teams are playing now with this subset of players that they're playing with than looking at season statistics, which may or may not be relevant to these games. And what we see is that the Spurs have won now 4 of their last 5 games, and the one loss coming to Miami, it was a 20-point loss. It was 2 games back. And as we said before, the Wiz have now won 8 games in a row, and they have covered in 8 of their last 10. They've covered in 7 of the 8 in this winning streak. The only time they didn't cover was they beat the Thunder 119-107. They beat them by 12. They were laying 12.5 in that game. So that's how good the Wizards are playing right now. We look at some of the recent trends around these two teams. Like I said, for the Spurs, they've covered in 4 of their last 5. So both these teams are very hot coming into this game. I just think the Wizards are the hotter team. I think they've played all along like they want it more. I think with Rudy Gay questionable, I think that's another thing to look at here. For now, at least for me, I'm going to take the Clippers and the Wizards and the 1 point. I'll take the Clippers if they were playing either of these teams, but I'll take the Wizards plus my 1 point, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, if you're wondering who the top experts in the world believe are the best bets on the board today, just head on over to pickdawgz.com and click on the Premium Picks tab.